If he were telling the truth, he wouldn't have told us.
Unless, of course, he knew you wouldn't believe the truth, even if he told it to you.
Hello world. I saw the movie Passengers last night with Chris Pratt and Jennifer Lawrence, and it really resonated with me regarding the current situation with my wife. My wife had such high hopes to marrying some rich business executive so she could buy an Hermes purse whenever she felt like it. Literally her words. I remember her telling me that the only reason why she left her ex-boyfriend for me that made $300,000 a month was because he used his money on his friends too much and didn't value his money. But in reality, it was simply because she wanted all the love for herself. When we first got married, she controlled everything, and I was happy to oblige because I had finally found a woman that I was willing to do everything for. But that was my greatest mistake as a man. Happy wife, happy life is the biggest lie ever. But before I get derailed from the reason for this video, I wrote a poem from the perspective of Jim from the movie Passengers. This is called Passengers. I was woken from my sleep when I was on my way back home. Hibernation pod so cheap, 90 years to go alone. Anxiety, no sobriety. 1 year I spent by myself. Privacy, no society. It was just a living hell. There was nothing that I tried that could bring me any hope. It would be better if I died because I simply cannot cope. The Bible says that it's not good for Adam to be alone. If only world had understood, only Jesus is shalom. But here I am on Avalon with 5,000 extra lives, the bottom of the echelon, so the good food I'm deprived. Then one day, I saw her face. Aurora Lane was her name. A spark was made in outer space. The danger begins to flame. Predicament, so adamant. I knew what I should not do. Imprisonment, equivalent. But my feelings for her so true. Rack my brain, I go insane. Don't do it, Jim, it's not right. It's all the same in this game. I wish you could hear my plight. So in secret, I woke you up, and now one had become two. So drawn in just like a pup, I had fallen in love with you. But like good things come to an end, the bomb was dropped suddenly. Truth was heard from android friend, so you detest my company. If you only knew just what it took for the decisions that I've made. What could I do? Read all your books, and for you I've always prayed. It wasn't till the Avalon had its problems of its own. Thought to be a Babylon, but then damaged by space stones. When it came down to save the ship, I knew what I had to do. It would be a one-way trip. I didn't just do it for you. You finally saw the love for me when you thought I might not come back. But in the end, it's plain to see you're what put me back on track. So here's the chance. Take back your life. Here's the key to go back to sleep. It was romance and not for strife. Your dreams are all yours to keep. Just like Jim, this is my life. The parallels enigmatic. And just like him, I love my wife. On eggshells, so dogmatic. Ori just so justified cause she only knew herself. But then his love was certified when he jumped straight into hell. The moral of the story is man should not be alone. But if you miss his glory, you will never make it home. Thanks for watching The Autistic Christian Out.
If he were telling the truth, he wouldn't have told us.
Unless, of course, he knew you wouldn't believe the truth, even if he told it to you.